Hello everybody, socalthero here. Welcome back to another video of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 and our around the world trip. In today's video, we're going to be leaving Hong Kong and we are going to be going to Taipei, Taiwan is where we're flying to today. Not sure why, but I'm getting some outlines around my aircraft. I don't even know what this is. Oh, wait. Huh. This is where you check the oil of the aircraft? I did not know that. I think I left it open too, which is not good. Is it like on this side? Nope, it's on this side. Okay. I've never seen it highlight like that before. It's kind of raising some concern, like. All right, it says open now. Wait, is it coming out of the top? Is it supposed to be that? I've never had to check the oil on this aircraft before. Just because in career mode, when you do it, you can do it from the, Oh, come on. I had it for a second there. You do it from the, inspection. At least that's what I do anyways. Alright, let's close it. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I've never had that highlight before, and the glass is doing a highlight thing too. What is this about? Because I think it's because I've been flying the aircraft so much that it's like, hey, you might want to do some checks around here and make sure it's not in rough shape, which in fact I probably should do that. So for those of you that ask like why I don't do it, it's because usually it's a brand new aircraft every time I load into the sim, but this is the same aircraft that I've been flying since leg 92. Yeah, so we're gonna be flying it again today here. I haven't exited out of the sim yet. My fatigue is kind of high, I'm not gonna lie. The oh, it says no fluid. Okay. The legs have been pretty long to where, and sitting in my gaming chair I can only do so long, so I have to get up and like go and rest and like watch TV and whatnot, which I guess you could say is an in-flight movie. I don't know if you want to roll with it like that. Yeah, all this stuff. Let me get on board here. There we go. That's from when we got off earlier. You see none of the stuff's set up yet. Let's go ahead and turn the aircraft on. Want to make sure this oil thing is closed. IPS fluid is below a gallon. Huh. Turn some oxygen on. And let's go ahead and send the route to our flight plan, or to the, or send our flight plan to the aircraft there. Get our fuel synced. ISP fluid is at 0.1 gallons. I doubt there's anything I can do to fill that. Let's do this. Hong Kong ground. Request pushback, request boarding stop. Okay, you can't really do anything there. Ground services. Yep, that's what I had. Oh, okay, because I'm technically not in a parking spot.
Hong Kong ground. SC Thero, Charlie,
Let's see if I can taxi to a
Request taxi
spot.
to parking.
SC Thero, Charlie, Sierra 114. Taxi to General Aviation Parking using taxiway Bravo, Whiskey Victor, 1 Victor Hotel, Juliet, 6 Cross, runway 07, right kilo, 4 kilo Zulu Tree.
Holy cow, that's a taxi clearance.
Taxiing to General Aviation Parking using taxiway Bravo, Whiskey Victor, 1 Victor Hotel, Juliet, 6 Cross, runway 07, right kilo, 4 kilo Zulu Tree. SC Thero, Charlie, Sierra 114.
Alright, before we take off here, like I was planning on doing, we are actually going to go take the aircraft over there to the area they want us to taxi to. We're going to see if ground services can help us here.
Hold short runway, 7 left via taxiway, Lima, 1 Lima, 2 kilo, 4 cross runway, 07, right Juliet, 6 Sierra Tango, 2 Tango cross runway, 07 Center Tango Foxtrot, Delta, 1 Echo, Zulu Tree, Yankee, Delta, Charlie Tree. Contact tower on 118.7.
Jeez, that's a taxi. But it's so weird to be taxiing over 20 knots right now because you get dinged in the career mode when you do that. But I'm trying to get this done as quick as I can so we can get out of here too. I'm gonna see if ground services can do something about that. But let me...
Did you hear my last transmission?
I wouldn't blame them if they didn't. Let me get this set up here, and then I'll meet back up with you guys when we're getting ready to take off. Alright guys, we are back. I had to change the flight plan a little bit because general aviation parking is kind of a ways away at this airport. So originally it was going to have us take off going the other direction, the way we came in, but the opposite side of the runway. But today I'm going to change it to 07 right, which is this runway right here. Just because, oops, need to get this back open. Request a pushback here.
Ground, SC Thero, Charlie, Sierra 114.
Just because it's closer so we don't have to drive so far away. But I cannot get any IPS fluid, so I'm hoping that I don't have an issue with... Let's remove our parking brake so the pushback's successful here. But I'm hoping we don't have any freezing where we need icing, because that's what that's for. I had to Google it. I did not know, so that's not good. We have very little to none right now. And as you see, we're getting pushed back by the Invisible Man. So we're going to go ahead and have them stop here shortly. We're actually going to do this the legit way and get a pushback. I already got a fuel truck out here to refill us, so we're at complete.
Requesting the end of pushback.
SC Thero, Charlie, Sierra 114. Request to end pushback received.
So we're going to go ahead. We're not going to get clearance to take off from here. I'm not trying to use the ATC. I was just using them for the pushback and parking and hopefully to get that refilled, but I guess not. I guess as long as we have oxygen in the aircraft, then we shouldn't worry too much about it. Let's go ahead and turn on our speed bugs again. We're going to be doing our last flight here. This flight's block time is 2 hours and 5 minutes. So this will be one of the shorter ones that I've done today. Let's switch over to this screen. So engine and fuel. Yep, we look good there. Electrical and power's good. Yep, we do have oxygen, so we're good there. Everything else looks normal. Ice protection is where we're screwed right now. It is what it is, though. And landing gear is down. Yep. Alright, let's go ahead and tune back to that. We don't have to worry about weather because it looks pretty nice out today. So go ahead and give the aircraft some power. Let's turn off that. I don't need that anymore. Did I? No, parking brake's not on. Just need to give it a little more oomph. So we're gonna taxi out of here to runway 7 right. Our flight level today is 29,000 feet. Get to the correct screen that I like to use here. My preference, rather, not correct. This personal preference. It's a road. That's not a taxiway. Zulu 3 to King. Alright, I think this is the one I want. Taxi us down to the beginning of the runway. I'm gonna go a little bit slower on the taxi in here just because I still need to set up the rest of the stuff on the aircraft. Won't need VNAV. I hate when it does that. Okay, maybe we're going a little too fast there too. Trying to keep my eye on the direction of travel here at the same time. Don't go flying off the taxiway. All right, I got that. But flight level today is 29,000 feet, just because it's going to be mostly ocean and water beneath us. Other than at the beginning here. Yep. And on our landing lights. Alright, we got flap set. This is our runway right here. Alright, and away we go from Hong Kong and on our way to Taiwan now. Crazy to think I've been flying all day today. It's been a blast though. Actually, absolutely loving it. D1 and rotate. Alright, we got positive rate. We're gonna put the gear up.
SC Thero, Charlie Sierra 114. ATC services terminated.
Thank you. I was trying to do that. I don't need to be flying with ATC today. Turn on the markers. Let's see if there's anything. That's where we were earlier. Oh, for you guys last week. But I don't see any more points of interest this way. So we're gonna just go ahead and continue our climb. Arm that, turn that on. And flaps are up, gear is up. Take one last look at the area. Now, this area is pretty nice, I must say. I'm assuming the blue highlighting around the aircraft windows is letting me know about the IPS being low. for the icing. So there's not much I could do about that, though. It is what it is. I just got to make sure. Yeah, it's not on right now. It's because there's no point. Did I not? Yeah, I did. Huh. Weird, that didn't register into the flight plan. Make sure, actually, this has the wrong flight plan in it. I need to... Uh-oh. There we go. They requested from the system now. It's gonna have me... Flight plan's gonna have us turn right to get out of the way of other aircraft here. Oh wait, no, that don't make sense. And then come back. Here, we're gonna make a slight adjustment to this. There we go. We're gonna go straight up here to be cool, and then gonna take us straight out towards Taiwan here, which Taiwan should be a pretty nice approach. We're gonna be coming in over the water. The airport will be on our right. We'll go past it and land on 23 left here. But since I'm here, I might as well look. I don't see... Yeah, those are all pretty big aircraft from the satellite photos. I don't see general aviation parking here. It's gonna have to be somewhere like on the outside here. Again, just like what I did when I came into Hong Kong. Unless it's on that side somewhere. I don't know. Oh wait, what is that? Oh, that's like a repair place. For the big aircraft. And then that's an actual parking lot. Okay, well, it is what it is. We'll just park where we want to like I typically do. But anyways, guys, we are ascending out of Hong Kong here. It's very beautiful out here, too. Oh, there's something like right there, too. There's a point of interest of some sort. I could see it flashing in. And then there was like, oh, you know what? Hang on. We're not doing this. Turn that off. Alright, we're doing this. It's not like I'm going to be in Hong Kong again anytime soon. I'm curious to see what all of these are. So we're going to get aggressive with the aircraft as far as flying is concerned. This hard-ass bank. And we're going to kill some power. There they are. Right there. Yeah, this is how you get air sick, turning like this, and then we're about to drop like a rock. But before I go there, in fact, you know what? I'm not even going to do that. I am going to go straight to the approach in Taiwan instead to save me some time. So we're going to come down right now, and we're going to see what these are. Before we go from Hong Kong, because it won't be like I'm here anytime soon again. And then, can I... There's a way. Whoops, that's not it. Okay, not that one either. That's it. Y. Left bumper and Y. Lets me pause the sim, and then we can actually kind of like take a look outside here and see. Got the arch coming up. That's interesting. I definitely want to grab some stuff for the scrapbook down here. I feel like I haven't been getting much just because these flights have been either bad weather or just not a lot in the areas I'm flying into. Got Checkerboard Hill right here. Let's kind of check it out real quick. Looks like it's a port. And there's a runway maybe. I see poppy lights, I think. Interesting. Must be like a Navy airport. Go to this side here. That's the arch. Increase our speed. As much as I want to see this, I don't want to crash too at the same time. Alright, and we'll pause right here. There we go. Alright, so the game is paused. And I should be able to move freely with the drone here. Well, let's max it out because you know how slow that thing can be. Alright, let's check out these points of interest before we leave here. So we got the Arch and International Commerce Center. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I have seen the Arch before. I know what this is. I've seen it in a movie. That's pretty cool. In fact, I think it was a Jackie Chan movie I saw it in. And then what do we got down here? We got Hong Kong, Hopewell Center, High Cliff, Central Plaza, Hong Kong Convention and Exhibition Center, International Finance Center. Okay. Get some more photos for the scrapbook here because this is going to be pretty cool to have, and I probably won't be here again. That's just a marker for the actual city of Hong Kong here. And this is, yeah, Exhibition Center. This is pretty neat. And look at this building right behind it. That's the Central Plaza. That looks like the Nakatomi building, kind of. Maybe not, from Die Hard. Just at first glance. And then High Cliff. Oh, that's pretty cool how elevated that is up there. Yeah, we got some neat stuff to check out here. This is pretty cool. I'm glad I didn't completely just depart and leave. Is it me, or does the drone camera seem like it moves faster too when the game's paused? Or is there just so much stuff around us here that it just seems like it's going quicker? That's a pretty cool looking building. All right, cool. Let's reset this. Gonna freak out. There we go. Get back in the cockpit and let's unpause the game. There we go. Alright, it's pissed off at me. Direct to there, activate. Go ahead and turn that back on. Now let the autopilot do its thing. Okay, let's turn that back on. Flaps are up. Trim's good. Landing gear's up. Alright, cool. Well, I'm going to go ahead and let the aircraft continue to climb while I go watch a movie. Today's in-flight video or movie is going to be War Dogs. I found on YouTube here, so I'm going to be watching that while I enjoy the flight out of Hong Kong and into Taiwan here. So see you guys when we get closer to the ground in Taiwan. Alright guys, we are back. We are already descended down into Taiwan here, and when I pull this up, we do have some points of interest over here, but I think we're not going to be close enough to them.
Traffic, 12 o'clock, low, 2 miles.
Yep, we got somebody landing over there too. But yeah, it looks like we're not going to be close enough to check them out. I guess what I could do, what I should be doing anyways, especially since, holy cow, that plane is right there. This is definitely a near miss. He's on his final there. We're going to go ahead and check these out before we land here. We were getting ready to descend, but think what we're gonna do is we're gonna fly over here. Kamasui district. We'll see if we can see anything. It might be a little tough because as you can see, the weather is pretty terrible over here. In fact, I think we're only going to be able to see this district. If I can even do that. Holy cow. Yeah, there's a really strong cloud layer here. Yeah, not gonna be much to see over here. Just get to, there it is. Is that it? There we go. Okay, we're like right on the edge of a storm here, so.
Sink rate. Sink rate.
Yeah, it's okay.
Sink
We're
rate.
trying to get low so we can see
Sink rate.
this.
Sink rate. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Okay.
Pull up.
Get to see a little bit
Pull
of it
up.
anyways.
Pull up.
There, we're pulling up. We're okay. This actually works out for us because there was another plane on final there. We probably needed to give them a little more space to land. And there's another plane. Holy cow. That's pretty low. And that's through the map. Okay, that's not legit at all. Alright, we got another district up here, but we gotta make the turn and start making our way into the airport here. Hopefully there's some stuff over there too. Let me turn off the POIs for now. And we're gonna slow down the plane so we can make this turn a little bit better. Even though we are banked pretty hard. This Vision Jet, we put it through its paces. Luckily, we did not encounter any really cold weather up there to where we were icing over, because as we saw with the takeoff, I didn't have any fluid in there to use it, so it wouldn't have done us no good anyways. Not flashing blue though anymore. Must have finally given up.
Pull up. Pull
No,
up.
we're fine.
Pull
We're
up.
fine.
Pull up.
Alright. We're on the approach now. Go ahead and put that on. We're on the localizer. Saying we're too low right now, according to the glide slope, so we will adjust. Gotta give it a little more power. We're starting to stall out here going up and not adding any power to the aircraft. Although it doesn't feel like I should be going up. The glide slope says I should, but the map says I'm pretty close and I probably should be focusing on landing instead. So I'm not gonna follow the glide slope, which is probably not the best thing to be doing, but being this close to it, I don't want to have to go around. Even though we do have plenty of fuel just in case we had to. But I know the airport for Taiwan here is on a little peninsula. We're just past this peninsula, rather. Go ahead and lower the landing gear. Just to the right a bit. Just back. Alright, that's about where I should be to be straight on with the runway. Pretty close to it. Need to give the aircraft more power though. set there. Alright, we're grabbing the last waypoint right now. Yeah, there's some points of interest out here where we're going to be at,
500.
so I think we'll be okay. We'll see some other things too in Taiwan. Is that a windmill? Oh, it's a few windmills. Oh, that's pretty cool. Right on the beach there. Makes sense. Get that offshore breeze. No glide slope. Oh, great. It's gone now. And the localizer's gone too. Okay. We're just eyeballing this. The hell is it? Be a highway. Must be up over this hill. I want to give us more power, but at the same time too, I don't have flaps extended yet. I don't know how close this is. I guess we're gonna have to extend some flaps and give it a whole bunch of power. Oh, we got a glide slope again. That's good. And the localizer says we are way to the right. Oh man, this is gonna be a rough landing, I feel like. Yeah, that was that runway. We're on left, not right. There it is. Okay, I see it. I got poppy lights. I can see it on my screen there. Ooh, some lightning in front of us again. Like the Philippines all over again. Alright, we're a little high. There we go. We're a little low. But that's alright. Gonna eyeball it here. Flaps are ice. That makes sense because we don't have any icing liquid. Power. Floaty float float. There we go. I have to turn the next taxiway. This was another big, man, that lightning storm's pretty bad. Another big airport here, so I can't see a spot for small aircraft to be taxiing to. I guess I could tune into the ground and do it, but that's okay. Go ahead and turn off at this one. Even though this is incorrect. I would think anyways, it's got too much of an angle, but I could be wrong. They come burning in there. There goes somebody taking off. And they just got planes lined up for days here. I think we're gonna just park in between these big ones and call it a successful landing. Park over here next to all the catering service and whatnot. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Taipei, Taiwan, and the fourth of my 4 flights that I planned on doing on a single day here. So we're gonna go ahead and shut down the aircraft. This one was a champ. It went through all the paces with us here. There we go. Let's go ahead and get out of the aircraft. And get our luggage out for everybody. That thunderstorm's pretty wicked. All right, let's go into the showcase camera and up that drone speed. Let me grab my controller here because it's easier to maneuver with it. So yeah, we got a few things back there, which is where we came in at. Man, there's stuff all around here. That's another district. Let me pause the sim real quick. It doesn't feel like you're any faster when you do that. Guess we'll just leave it as it is. We can go check out this district here. See if there's any cool architecture to look at and whatnot. And if anything else, the thing after it is close, but it doesn't look like... Man, that lightning storm was cool looking. Seeing the lightning strikes off in the distance, that's pretty neat. But yeah, so landing here in Taiwan, this is our one and only flight into Taiwan, just like the Hong Kong one was. And the next two will put us well, the next one will put us in China. The next flight, it's taking us to Shanghai, China. Then the one after that is going to be in China as well. Going to be in Beijing before we leave China, and that one is going to be my next bucket list item. It's been a while since I've done one of those because we've been flying so far and in areas where I didn't have like a item that I wanted to see. But when we get to Beijing, we're going to check out the Great Wall of China that's there, at least part of it that's there anyways, and see what it looks like in the sim. So this is the district over here. I want to try to catch a screenshot with the lightning coming down. It's tough though. Ah, that definitely missed. All right, we are in the district now though. The other one is kind of far. We're not gonna fly all that way to that one too, and those are really far as well. We're lucky, like the Hong Kong, we'll get to catch them on the way out. Whoa, that was a pretty big one. That is pretty cool. So this is the district in Taiwan. It looks pretty rough. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Pretty rough looking area here. I'm gonna see if I can catch some of this lightning storm though at the same time with the buildings and whatnot. Nope, that's gonna miss. Just it happens so quick you can't ever catch it. Yeah, I'm gonna be at this all day, I think. Oh, that would have been a good one right there. But anyways guys, that's gonna do it for this video of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Let me know what you thought about it down in the comments below. As I said earlier, this was a continuous flight. It was so I can see how far I can go with the aircraft without... Whoops. I didn't mean to get back on. I meant to close the door. But to see how far I can go without the aircraft being destroyed completely. In fact, we're going to go ahead and check out the gear on here. I mean, it's gone through 4 flights today. So today I flew from Indonesia. I flew into the Philippines, 2 places in the Philippines. Then I flew into Hong Kong. grab our luggage while we're at it. And then from Hong Kong, I flew here into Taiwan, and the plane is in pretty good shape, I must say, other than the thing I can't get filled for the icing. But outside of that, I mean, for the most part, it says good, but it's not damaged at all. And then landing gear wise, some of this stuff is still new. Brakes, tires got a little bit of wear on them with the pressure, and that's to be expected. And rudders or flaps are good, but yeah, that's pretty good on my part, if I do say so myself. Just a very dirty aircraft, and like I said earlier, I've seen it even filthier than that from all the flying I do in the career mode. But anyways, guys, thanks again for watching, and until next time, take care.